Alright, hello and welcome to fmbpdota's cast of CEVO, round 8, the final round before the playoffs. We got number 2 ranked Envision Gaming going up against Farming All Day Every Day, or Faded, currently ranked around 5th, I believe. And here we are into the picks and bans. I'm a little late, my computer is having some issues, but let's quickly analyze. It looks like the first pick went to Faded, so the first ban was Batrider, followed by a Darkseer. Pretty potent heroes right there. Darkseer, strong mid, strong offlaner, strong jungle. Pretty much do everything. The sticky napalm is annoying. Firefly is great for team fights. Darkseer, Ion Shell, strong against melee carries. Banning it out. I guess I don't want it against their Chaos Knight. Picking up the Coddle the Light is the first pick. The pesky old man on a horse, spamming those illuminates, making pushing almost impossible. Also, don't want the other team to pick up that Coddle. With PL still in the pool as well, and we see that Envision has picked that up. But a Coddle, Chaos Knight, and Alina. So it looks like that is their tri-lane pretty much revealed right there, unless they're going to do something sneaky. Because as we can see, Wisp is banned out here for, or by Envision rather. So no CK Wisp, no, none of that business. And first ban Nyx, I know personally that everyone on Envision pretty much hates that hero. They don't want to play him, they don't want to play against him, so I'm just going to ban him out. And pretty much the thing to do if you don't have that first round pick. Banning out Wisp, as I already mentioned. And then taking out a strong mid here, as Faded not yet picking up a mid. So banning out that Templar Assassin, very strong middle lane. A good individual play in that mid lane on a TA can pretty much win the game for your team, so opting to take that out is a good move. Lone Druid also, just another carry that's really versatile. He can jungle, he can offlane, he can tri-lane, so taking him out, even though the tri-lane looks fairly revealed here for Faded. Take a look at Faded's bans. Ban out that Shadow Demon, which is a little questionable. I mean, he shuts down melee carries, so they don't want him against Chaos Knight, but he is very good against PL, because you can put PL under, and then you get PL illusions that juxtapose themselves. So, depending on PL, how strong PL gets, that Shadow Demon, his Disrupt gets pretty strong as well. Banning out Undying, just a big teamfight control hero with that Tombstone, able to spam out decays and also healing himself and teammates, and the Tombstone, if you don't know, with Soul Rip, and not to mention the damage and magic amp from his ultimate form. Weaver, also being banned out. Because Envision loves that Weaver, even though they already picked up their carry, they can still probably aggressive tri-lane and then run that Weaver one-on-one. So we'll see what's going to be picked up here. And quickly to go over Envision's picks, as you guys have been looking at them for a while, but I'll touch on them. We got that Magnus. Looks like Magnus PL were the first 2 picks, so Magnus most likely going to be run in the mid lane by Kish, or possibly played in the off lane by Jackster. PL going to be played by Karma. Rubik going to be... Oh, Bordy's their stand-in, I believe. It's normally Cahill, so yeah, Bordy probably going to play that Rubik, or I believe Flex. And then Puck here picked up, most likely going to be played by CYBY in that mid lane. Let's see, no off lane, so Theory's hero is not yet revealed. I want to say Corey is the carry. Corey Kins going to be playing that CK, King Kraken on the Coddle, and Dimitri maybe on the Lina. Excuse me if you guys are watching this Faded, if I messed up your roles.
Radiant team pick.
So we got that Pocket Shadow Fiend pick. See where that's gonna lane. It looks like middle, I guess, at this point. Maybe they have strategy. They know they can run that Shadow Fiend against a Puck. I don't know if they've been working on that. But they could aggressive tri-lane and do Shadow Fiend one-on-one versus... I guess we'll see what Faded picks up here for their off-lane. Although Puck can take the off-lane. Illusory Orb, Ethereal Jaunt, and Phase Shift do give you pretty good escape.
Reserve time.
But they have a lot of AoE. They land a big RP, get that Shadow Fiend Requiem of Souls off. It's going to be a dirty combo, or even a couple raises onto that, and then the ultimate. Raise is more likely than ultimate, I guess. Depends how big the RP is. Oh, and the last band here, I did not touch on yet. Bounty Hunter. Getting banned out. Pretty much an annoying offlaner. He can win a lot of lanes, 1 versus 1, with Janata around like level 2, just doing so much damage out of stealth with that Janata. Can harass most melees out. I think Tide kind of beats him, but probably not going to get picked up here. I think Bounty Hunter's banned out, but He can really even take on a Lone Druid one-on-one. Once he hits 6, he kind of takes that lane over, unless Lone Druid is being fed sentries or buying his own. And if that's the case, the supports are spending so much money on sentries, it's going to take them longer to get boots, going to take them longer to do a lot of other things, or be less mobile with smokes, dust, etc. But that doesn't matter, because it's not going to happen. Bounty Hunter not in the pool. There are a few Invis heroes left, maybe the same thing with the Clinks, but...
10 seconds remaining.
And Weaver can beat Lone Druid in the offlane too if you're not getting those
Dire team
sentries down. Then with the sentries, Lone Druid pretty much dominates. Get those quick tranquil boots. And none of these heroes are in the game, so I don't know why I'm talking about them. But Gyrocopter gonna be picked up as the mid lane. Yeah, probably the mid lane here, unless they're gonna do some funky duo mid like Chaos Knight, Lina mid lane. But we'll just wait and see. Oh, and the ES.
Radiant team pick.
Alright, let's get into this. So some ES picks. That's gonna be fun. Theory with a quick pause, gonna turn off Skype. So it looks like Bordy? So Bordy's playing the Magnus. Looks like that's gonna give Jackster the Earthshaker here. Check out if I was right on, I'll do another formal introduction once the game gets going. So Corey looks like he's going to be he is normally the carry. I don't think they're going to swap. I mean, this isn't professional Dota. The teams haven't really been scouted. They don't know who does what normally. But maybe the Faded here switching it up. Corey going to take the Gyrocopter mid lane or carry. Probably mid, and Theory taking that Chaos Knight in the carry position. Going to go with Dimitri and King Kraken. So I knew they were supports, but I got their 4/5s mixed up. Check out the shared content, got some skins. How nice. I guess I could take this time to, I don't know where my phone is, to look up this other information about where the teams stand right now in CEVO. I can give some more information on CEVO. So this is round 8. This is the last round of the regular Season 1. After this, the playoffs start and registration for Season 2 should open pretty shortly after this round 8 concludes on Thursday. It's going to be open in Maine in North America for Season 2. The 16 teams from Season 1 that make the playoffs will automatically qualify for Maine for Season 2, as well as a European League for CEVO. Just CEVO Open in Europe is going to be opening up as well for registration. So if you're watching and you're not involved in CEVO already, please sign up. It'll be a good time. And you can check out more videos, a lot of casts from CEVO from us at youtube.com/fmbpdota. If we get to 100 subscribers, we're going to give out a free armor set. So do subscribe if you like what you're seeing. And now for the introductions, we got Karma playing the Filthy Phantom Lancer in that top defensive tri-lane. Going to be backed up by Flex here on the Rubik. Lots of wards, lots of sentries. Kish going in that mid lane, fast bottle build with Tangos. Jackster supporting the tri-lane up top. Got that smoke for some roaming early, as well as a lot of regen as you're going to need in a tri-lane scenario. And Bordy, the offlane Magnus, with also lots of regen. No wards to block the camp, so we'll see how that works out. And maybe going to have a skirmish in the top. I'm not positive. Let's see what we got here.
30 seconds.
Lots of pings going out. We got lots of regen here on the, looks like solo safe Corey on the Gyrocopter. And then into the aggressive tri-lane we go. We got King Kraken playing that Lina. Again, lots of regen. CYBY going mid on that puck. Not a fast bottle build. Gonna get a Null Talisman and 3 Tangos. And Dimitri here got some Observer wards. Again, regen. And Theory playing that carry CK into aggressive tri-lane. But I guess it's sort of going to be the 2 role. I don't know. And Flex here puts up a ward on the cliff. He gets stunned up. Followed up with a nice defensive Fisher there coming out from Envision. Will Flex go down? He's getting pretty low. Illusory Orb from CYBY. He takes the damage. Ethereal Jaunt in, and Dimitri with that right click. Going to pick up the first blood on Flex. He got the ward down, but maybe not worth it. That's going to give a big advantage to Puck, who I think is already going to kind of have an advantage in this lane. Maybe not. Let's check the XP. 62. Actually, Kish with more XP right now. But net worth, Puck going to be in the lead with that assist gold. And into the top tri-lane, we look at this matchup. I don't know, the Earthshaker's going to make it interesting. It's going to be hard for them to really get close in melee range because they can just block out everyone from running in. But the stuns are going to be really strong. That CK-Lina combination here. Took at the bot lane here. Took maybe found someone in the woods. Jackster being zoned out here by Dimitri. And we got a pull going on, it looks like, by Flex here on the Rubik. Was it warded? Yes, it was. Radiant ward down, the double vision. The pings come out. Jackster knows where it is. Do they have the sentries? Yes, Flex with the sentries. Meanwhile, Karma not able to get any last hits with this current situation. His support's working on the jungle. And here we got Corey going against Bordy in the bot lane. 6-2 last hits, 1-2 on Bordy. So Gyrocopter taking that lane, but with force. Look back into the mid lane. Some regen use. I'm interested to see how the Shadow Fiend pick works out. He's a great hero, but he's fallen off in the mid lane recently with Bat Rider being picked up and a lot of other mid heroes, Quap, Gyrocopter. He's so squishy, it's just really hard for him to stay in there. And again, with no escape. But a good thing about Shadow Fiend is he can walk into the jungle and farm up these two camps here pretty easily if the supports stack for him. Even if he gets shut out in the mid lane, which he probably won't. Looks like he's got 5 into the souls stacked up. But you can get a lot of farm that way and out level your opponent by getting that XP. So no action yet besides the first blood. I feel like mid is actually where that action is going to happen first. The bottle comes out to Kish there. CYBY doesn't have his yet, but he can buy it now. But has not yet purchased it. I don't really know what he's waiting for. He is full mana, full health, so maybe he's just, he could skip it and just go straight blink or boots one blink. But I'd expect him to get a bottle. DD rune top, looks like CYBY is going to get that. And into the bot lane. It's like Corey pushing to the tower here. Hasn't used any of his regen yet. He's got 6 tangos there, finally uses one. Gonna regen up a little bit. 8 last hits for Bordy here. So he's catching up. 9-14 now in that bot lane. And right back into middle. Double damage is going to allow CYBY to dominate this lane for a little bit. Make sure he's going to get those last hits. Could get zoned out by raises, I'm not sure. So the wards come down. One in the jungle here. Gotta pick up, we got a stun. On to Flex. Flex maybe going to go down. King Kraken getting pretty low as well. The Illuminate wave goes out. Not enough damage to kill Flex. He's going to get away. Oh, and looks like Karma picks up a kill on King Kraken. Running away was the Lina. Gonna go down. It looks like Jackster's here. He doesn't have mana. He doesn't have Enchant Totem, so no more stuns. Dimitri's taking a lot of creep aggro. Jackster's going one-on-one with Theory. It looks like King Kraken went down. Oh wait, no. We already saw that. Excuse me. No one else gonna go down. Karma drops to the creep there. Gold being split among everyone. And immediately TP's back to the top lane. Alright, bottle up now on CYBY. Bottle on Kish as well. Last hits in the mid lane, 14-11, so Puck a little bit ahead in that regard. 9 denies, so doing a really good job. Go into the bot lane. Looks like we got 1,300 gold on Corey, so he could be going a quick Midas. We'll see what happens with that. I don't know. I mean, I guess that's pretty smart, because the top lane's not getting an insane amount of farm. 10 compared to PL 6, so they're still pretty close. So the PL has dropped, and oh, in the mid lane we got fighting in the bot. Mid lane Invis, CYBY just sitting there fighting in the bot here though. Rocket Barrage used, Bordy taking a bit of damage, gonna back off. And here comes the mid lane, the Dream Coil's dropped. Can he get him? Not gonna break the tether, using some bottles in between auto attacks. Looks like Kish is gonna be fine. The ultimate from CYBY being dropped. Pretty low cooldown, so maybe that 6-minute rune, it'll be up again and he can gank with it. Instead of trying to just kill mid one-on-one. But let's see, what was I saying? 1 kill for Karma, 1 death, 0-0 and 2 assists here for Theory. So Theory arguably in the lead. He does have a higher net worth by about 100, so no big deal. And it is 3-1 now for Faded. Quick look at the gold graph, 2,000 gold advantage for the Radiant, Faded, and a 1,000 XP advantage. So pretty much how you'd expect it when the score is 3-1. And First Blood going the way of Faded. Farming at the tower is Theory up here. Can he get the siege? No. Yes! Wow. Impressive. Those are hard to get this early in the game. See Kish. I see Kish rolling back behind the tower. It looks like Puck pushing it out there with Orb and Waning Rift. Kish gonna get some good last hits here. Pretty much dead even with CYBY in the middle lane. In bot lane we got Magnus. Bordy. I think he's rushing Mana Boots. He's only 500 away from Mana Boots. And then after that it's Blink, but it's really going to be up to Magnus to get this game going for Envision when he rolls top onto that tri-lane to get an RP. He's level 6 right now. He does have it. There's a pickup from Flex onto Theory. He's blocked out. His supports are blocked. Can there be enough damage? No. Light Striker away and Illusory Rift, Reality Rift, Illuminate, excuse me, used there to take out Flex. So Flex goes down. It was a nice wall off there with that Fisher from Jackster, but that Coddle is so annoying to tri-lane against. Looks like CYBY gets the rune top, so rune control going the way of CYBY for sure. 25 souls here for Kish, so pretty close to Max's 11 away, 36 I believe. And it looks like we got Bordy rolling back to base. He's level 6, going to pick up a TP most likely and just head top. Try to get something done up there. And I don't think the smoke's been used yet by the sports note. Jaxer's still holding a smoke. And let's check it anyone else. Here comes that TP top. Pings come out, CK, Theory, Ping and Jackster, telling them to back off. They know the bot lane's missing, so they're playing it very cautious right now, which is very smart. And actually, Theory's just going to roll middle. So now the gank target is even up in the top lane 2 gank, and they're going to maybe try to pick up Kish here. He's only got 600 health to get a 4-second stun. Or what can we get at this? We can get a 3-second stun right now. He may have been seen. The orb is dropped. Or the Dream Coil rather, phasing out the tower hits to CYBY. Here comes Theory in with the stun, but it isn't even needed. Doesn't get an assist for that. He is 1-0-2 though, picked up that kill on Flex. CYBY taking out Kish in the mid lane.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And still 4 top. Bordy's been sitting top. Meanwhile, Coreykin's farming the bot lane, content, no big deal. Looks like he just went phase Aquila, which is more of what I expected than a Midas, but I suppose a Midas wouldn't have been too bad. But maybe it would have been against PL. You kind of want that game to be over before PL gets huge. Here comes Bordy in with a 3-man RP. Everyone skewer used to enter. Green Kraken gonna go down. Dimitri going down. Now it's just Theory. He's got to run. What do we have? What do we have? Shockwaves. No mana for Spirit Lands. Mana in 4 mana. That'll slow him down enough, maybe. Or just do enough damage that Shockwave will Ludo take the kill. And Jackster with very nice Fisher over there. And a triple kill to Bordy. And that's Mana Boots for Magnus. And Magnus is going to continue to roam. And here's CYBY trying to get something done, but there's a lot of people up here for Envision Gaming, although they are slightly low in health and slightly low on mana, so that's probably why I rolled up. But that buys Kish some space in the mid lane. He's got that bottle, he's got that magic wand. About as tanky as CYBY is. So we'll see what he goes for next. There's a lot of Shadow Fiend builds out there. And I haven't seen him in competitive play that much, but I'd expect something like a Lothar's or a BKB or Blink BKB or BKB Deso. I don't know what they really need here. And in the top lane, looks like Rubik Flex gonna get caught out again. Karma able to live through that, but 2 wards here on the high cliff at the top of the river. A sentry up for the Dire, so they could deward it. That's why they know it's there, and that's why the pings were coming out. But take a look at Gyro, leading the last hits with 62, way ahead of anybody, just destroying a net worth. Top 3 net worth heroes actually all for Faded right now. Although, let's see where... Is there an item out for him? How is his net worth so low after a triple kill? He's got those mana boots up. Bordy 3-0 right now. CYBY 2-0. But Corey farming away right now for Faded. Whereas this PL, this is what you gotta do against the PL. First, you pick up his friend, the old man on the horse, so you can't have Coddle and PL on a team. And then you aggressive tri-lane, and it's sort of risky because PL is pretty strong with that Spirit Lance harass. But Faded doing a good job here. I think they're winning this top lane, minus that triple kill. But obviously winning, I mean 41 last hits to 24. I'll check out the XP graph here again. It's more important right now. 2,000 gold, or XP. King Kraken though, fishered up, Reality Rift. Onto Jackster, not going to go down. Kill picked up there for Karma. Looks like Jackster maybe going to go down, but Bordy comes in. He TP's in with a big skewer RP onto Theory, but CYBY looks like he killed Kish here at the top rune with the help of Dimitri, and Dimitri not in the top tri-lane there, which is probably good because he maybe would have just died with the rest of them. And CYBY picks up that Blink Dagger. So that's what he's going for. Boots Level 1 Blink Dagger. And here's Dimitri in the top lane. That Fisher max range barely lands. The Illusion and Karma chasing. I think the Shockwave was there from Bordy to pick it up. And now we got Kish. Oh, that's just an illusion. Excuse me. Corey, meanwhile, the Aquila up, pushes that tower down, last hits it, so that's very good there. Check out the gold graph now that the kills still way ahead in both, well not way ahead, 3,000 and 2,000 in XP and gold. Is faded despite kills being even. One tower down now for Envision, so a little bit of map control loss, but that bottom tier 1, not really giving you the most map control. It gives you access to Ancients, but those aren't going to be really done by anyone on the other team. PL later when he's strong, so not really a big deal. And you still got that mid tier 1 for Roche, and their Envision is dire, so they pretty much have Roche control anyway. But it was a good last hit there by Corey, so skyrocketing ahead of anyone else. Let's see where Karma's finding his farm at. He's got that Soul Ring picked up, so he's got more lane presence if he's left alone. One-on-one with anyone, he can kind of harass him out of the lane. But I don't think that's going to happen, because this tri lane is still up here. Bordy heads to the bot lane. Let's see what he's got. 200 gold. Looks like he just bought a TP scroll. So not a Blink Dagger. But that most likely going to be his next item there. Here comes Jaxter down to the bot lane. I think they want to kill Corey, but I don't know if just these two is going to be enough. RP is up in, yeah, they're just going to wait for RP. It's up in 5 seconds, and that will probably be enough. No Epicenter, even, or what is that even called? Echo Slam. But Echo Slam, not going to do a lot against one person unless a lot of creeper near. Here we go. On to Corey. The smoke comes in from the side. Where's that skewer to land? It was cancelled once. It doesn't land. There's the Fisher, and they're going to have to back off. So smoke and a little bit of time wasted there by Jaxter. Forces King Kraken to TP down, though. And Kish now coming around the backside on that Shadow Fiend. They land a big raise into a Fisher. That's what they're going to try to go for. Or just a 2-man RP at the tower. But this could be bad. Oh, there it goes. There's the Fisher. Shockwave to harass, but it misses. I see Kish. So the surprise has run out. He didn't actually walk by any wards, so it would have been quite a surprise. Looks like Faded's heading to the bot lane now. Or sorry, Theory. So it's going to be a bit of a party. Not able to, he saw Kish, but not in range for a Reality Rift. And now we got, looks like Kish just heading back to the mid lane, gonna get some farm. CYBY still here, doing a good job. 65 last hits, second on the map. 90 there to Corey, as we can tell by his net worth. CYBY's net worth pretty close as well, with those being 3-0. So we got Tranquil Soul Ring Drums build on Karma, so it looks like a more of an end quick type of build. Probably Yasha next. Or I guess Diffusal, I don't know. Yeah, Diffusal's pretty much a must-have on PL. So Diffusal next, most likely. Then you can farm the jungle. Or if you get the Yasha now, you can just farm the jungle and get the Diffusal a little later. But it might be hard to do. Oh, here comes the Reality Rift on the Karma. I don't know if we have Vision. Do we have Vision? Dimitri, no. Oh, Sentry down right there. But Karma able to live. Not getting any farm though, as we see. 42 last hits compared to, 44. So they left him alone for a little bit and he caught up pretty quickly there to, Theory rolled mid, tried to gank Kish a while ago, then he rolled bot to try to fend off some aggression that Envision Gaming was showing towards Corey the carry. So, I mean, as long as Theory can get a BKB relatively early, he'll be pretty much good to go with how much damage Corey's going to be putting out. He's almost got his BKBs, about 500 away. And looks like they're trying to gank Kish. They're going around, or maybe just through the trees here, CYBY, but we got Theory. We're rolling through the jungle now. I guess they're not going to go for Kish. He's going back to the top lane to farm. The support's just sitting there. Let's check out the levels for the supports here. 6 for Flex, 7 for Dimitri, 5 for King Kraken, and 5 for Jaxter. So pretty even level of the supports there. And now Corey's getting a shot out. The pressure comes down his way. But not able to get that much farm. He was putting that pressure on. Bordy and Jaxter and Flex. So now we got a bit of a support offlane tri-lane going against Corey here. Check out the Doppelwalk level. Is level 3, so he's leveling up Doppelwalk so that he can escape more easily. Because nothing scales but the cooldown and the mana cost, so You'll see a lot of people don't even get it, or just put one level in it and then get E in stats. Sometimes in tri-lanes you don't even get it, because you know they're going to be investing in the dust and the sentries. But I'd still prefer 1 point, just in case. And Coddle comes down to thwart the pushing aggression. Coming out from Envision right now, this is the #1 reason why Coddle is the most annoying hero in the game. He's got a headdress, he's got a chainmail, so he's about 200, 900, 1,100 gold away from a mechanism, so that'll be pretty big. I don't know if there is a mechanism hero, really, for Envision Gaming. That's going to hurt a little bit throughout the mid-game here, which I guess starts about 20, about now, I don't know. Got Karma's build, he's got that Blade of Alacrity, so probably going to be a Diffusal. And the drums are up, but they can't really mount a push here against Dimitri. He'll just TP back. So whatever lane anyone's in, and maybe gonna try to flash farm a mech here in the bot lane. Flex picking up some more wards. Jackster with the Fisher onto Theory. And here's Bordy. He's coming in. Where's the RP? Doesn't even need it. Phantom Lancer Spirit Lance, 2-man RP on King Kraken and Corey. Oh, CYB was here with a ginormous Dream Coil, and Corey pops the call down. 2 supports immediately down, Flex and Jackster. Looks like Karma's gonna live with barely any health. Bordy running away with a missile on his head. So 2 for 2 there. I thought that was gonna be pretty much a team wipe for Envision Gaming, that they were gonna get team wiped rather when CYBY showed up. But maybe CYBY gonna go down here. He phases some damage. Kish with the double damage. Maybe just one more hit. The Shadow Raise is enough, but the Rocket Barrage is pretty strong, 1-on-1. So Corey taking out Kish after he takes out CYBY. Oh, nice little Fisher there through the trees, who's TPing back in. Bordy's here. Bordy's here. Nice 2-man Echo Slam. The Dragon Slave coming out from King Kraken. Laguna Blade used on Bordy. He doesn't go down. The Illuminate almost enough. Auto attack from Luna. He's going down to Dimitri. Dimitri takes him out with that final last hit, and Karma running on very low health. The Vision, or the Doppelwalk rather. And Flex gonna go down to Puck. Waning Rift, it looks like. And a Electric Array from King Kraken. Woo! So 4 dead now. I think some died twice. Corey did go down at least. That's a bright spot there for Envision. But Faded getting the upper hand after that fight. And probably the tier 1. Yeah, definitely the tier 1 going down. Kish just going to teleport to the mid lane. Going to give up the top tier 1. Again, doesn't give an insane amount of map control. It's pretty nice to TP to so they can help Phantom Lancer if he's jungling, but with all the pressure in the top lane, it's not really safe for him to jungle anyway.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Both teams playing blind right now, as there are no wards on the map for either side. They've all but ran out. And Gyrocopter, Corey with that deny from mid tower, so that's pretty big. But that loses, there's a big map positioning, map control tower there. Allows the supports or any of the ganking heroes to TP to that and rotate to either mid or any of the other lanes. Ward placed down by Flex, taking the top rune. They'll see an aggressive path there if they come up that ramp into their jungle, unless they're smoked.
Is under attack.
And the mid tower goes down. Corey with the second tower last hit, third if you count his own.
Middle tower has fallen.
But we don't count his own. Reality Rift there onto Bordy. Bordy's got RP, but he's silenced up and he gets bursted down. Yes, he does. Theory getting that kill. So Theory 4-3 right now. 5-1 for Karma and 5-1 for CYBY. Wow, when did Karma get 5 kills? So he's doing a pretty good job there. Second in net worth right now. Looks like he can just jungle. Diffusal almost done. About 500 gold. And King Kraken almost goes down. Mech has been finished on Dimitri. Check out the gold graph shortly here. About a 8,000 gold advantage for the Radiant. Faded, farming all day every day. Clearly farming all day every day. Heading gold and XP, 4,000 XP, maybe even 5. So doing a good job, but this game gets hard as PL gets bigger.
Dire's bottom
And
tower
Gyrocopter,
is under attack.
arguably a very good hero against PL with that flat cannon. But PL gets a Diffusal Heart. Flat cannon is only going to be, what, 5 shots max? And then it's like a 15-second cooldown? Okay, 6 attacks max and a 20-second cooldown. That was close. But, you know, I don't know. Get that Rapier on Gyrocopter. Pretty much anything is possible. That Karma Illusion dies. Winning Rift used on it even. And Diffusal probably finished about 20 gold. Or is it 850? Whatever. Very close. It's going to come out on the Courier next. And a gank being set up on Kish. The Illuminate gives away that Dimitri is in the jungle there. Karma looking to maybe kill him. Comes that Diffusal. Able to jungle a lot faster with that. A lot of attack speed from the agility, a lot of armor, and obviously the mana burn on the creep. Gonna allow PL to jungle pretty effectively and get huge. Unless Faded continues to smoke gank and really pressure that. Or, Corey's got that Yasha and that BKB, so he might be going Manta. Pretty much his next choice there. Could get an MKB, could get... Yeah, I don't know, I'd expect... And the extra health from the ultimate orb that goes into that Manta is just really helpful. And it looks like we're going to have a gank on Karma. So Faded knows what they have to do. Big Illuminate, gonna land. Where's the vision? Sentries drop down. Running back through it is Karma, 2 sentries down. He can go into the trees. He's Dream Coiled up. You're gonna know where the AoE is. He gets King Kraken, so able to pick up a kill from this, but not able to get out. So support for a carry. Pretty worth it, I think, just since it's PL, even though they did put 4 men into that gank. The PL did drop. So Corey gonna continue to push the spot lane out with his Aquila turned on. And a lot of damage to Bordy, it looks like. This tier 2 tower is pretty low, 430. And if Corey just pushes this up, here comes Flex from the side, but I don't know, even with the RP, if that cooldown gets off, and a rocket barrage into those two, they're pretty much gonna die.
Strange to say, Radiant
DP in mid lane for the farm is Corey now.
Dire's top tower is
Kish back in the mid lane as well. Maybe gonna jungle, I'm not sure. Karma not yet respawn, still 8 seconds. Meanwhile, Jaxter gonna farm this top.
Dire's top tower
Still
is
boots
under attack.
1, so not having no blink dagger, no mana boots, so not a game of once, I guess, for an Earthshaker. Those are 2 things you really want, but when you're playing that 4 or 5 role, it's pretty hard to get there. Unless you're really winning those team fights convincingly and pushing a lot of towers. Neither of which Envision Gaming really getting done right now. The mid tower was denied by Corey. Here comes a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5-man push into the mid lane.
Is under attack.
Everyone's here. This is the time for Bordy to shine on that Magnus. He's got that blink dagger, so now he can RP with that blink RP and then skewer back, so it's going to be even more potent. And the BKB is up on Corey, but as we all know, reverse polarity going through that. That's what Magnus always a great pickup. And power onto Kish is going to do a lot of damage, but not if he gets bursted down. There's a big RP, 3-man RP, skewering back to the tower perhaps. Looks like Bordy got a little stunned up there. So everyone's going down, 3 men down, Bordy down, 3-3 right now. Corey getting an ultra kill. So if you don't burst down that gyrocopter, that flat cannon rocket barrage call down is going to hurt you. I don't even know. People died so fast, I didn't even see. So 4-4, looks like Karma picked up I think King Kraken or CYBY here. Let's press enter. Dimitri actually to get that 4th. So 4 for 4. And maybe Karma gonna come in with that. Oh, Doppelwalk on cooldown. He's coming in with that speed. The TP is going out. Can he get away? That is global, but since he TP'd to the fountain, it's not gonna kill him. Had he TP'd to a tier 2 or something, that probably would have killed Corey actually. Not the Spirit Lance damage itself, but the that would have done a lot. Got him pretty close. And then just a couple hits from that Diffusal and maybe a Juxtapose would have done him in. So that was a bit of a crazy team fight. More like a Korikens fight. So everyone knows why Gyrocopter's strong now, in case you didn't before. So Radiant, looks like that leveled them out about 10k gold advantage, 5k XP advantage right now. We'll check that again in a second to see if it changes. So what do we got? 1500 gold on Karma. 2 drum charges used, no Diffusal charges used. Or maybe 2 used, yeah, 2 have been used. Reading is hard. Corey farming that top lane, still way ahead of net worth now, 3,000 ahead of Karma. And CYBY close second to Karma on that Phantomancer. And the Manta is finished on Corey, so now he's pretty tanky. He's got 19 armor. He can split himself to do more damage, or more survivability there. Kish gets Dream Coiled up. Not gonna go down, not yet anyway. The rocket coming down on his head. Gonna get attacked by Bordy. I think the rockets give XP too, but I'm not positive. Oh, phase there. The Spirit Lance would have slowed him down a little bit, but wouldn't really have mattered. He's pucked, pretty much impossible to kill with the Blink Dagger maxed phase.
Bottom tower is under attack.
It looks like someone might get caught out. It could be Flex again. But no, he's going to be able to run back to safety.
Dire's bottom tower is...
And everyone here in the top lane now. The time for team fighting is now. Faded probably at their strongest point right now with after that ultra kill from Corey, able to give him that Manta BKB Phase Aquila at 25 minutes. That's pretty good. 177 last hits. This is professional level farming right here. And the smoke gank for the... Looks like they're going to do a wraparound when they try to push that tower. Get a big RP out from Bordy. Pretty much the only chance they have in a team fight right now to extend it out. If they burst that gyrocopter though, it's over, like no matter what. Theory going to try to burst it down. Doesn't have BKB yet. He's about 1,000 away. So the smoke gank, kind of a fail. Or the jig is up at least. Theory, sorry, Faded. He always tags up wrong, so I call him Faded and they call the team Theory. But Faded, playing very cautious, realizing everyone was missing, not pushing straight up to that tier 2. Bit of a choke point up here in the top lane. Very good for Magnus to get a game-changing RP off. And no wards inside the jungle to scout out for Faded. Kish has got that BKB finish. That'll be pretty big for the next team fight. Call down doesn't do damage. It still slows through it, but he'll survive that call down. He'll be able to get off a Requiem of Souls during the RP. They've been 3-man, 4-man RPs from Bordy.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Pretty much every time when they were have been needed.
Structures are cunningly
So we'll see what they can get done here. Fortified pop, so that would lead me to believe they want to defend it, but it's getting pretty low here. The Phantasm doing a lot of damage. And the tower's going to go down. Looks like Chaos Knight's Phantasm. Going to get that one. Still no one committing to a fight yet. The tier 2 goes down. Jaxter catches out Dimitri. Looks like Illuminate was stolen. There's a RP just on the Corey before he can pop BKB, but now he pops the Manta. And now he's going to be doing a lot of damage. Bordy going to go down. Theory's pretty low. The Souls goes off. Theory drops. Laguna Blade coming out there. Triple kill from Corey, but now he's one-on-one with the Phantom Lancer. Can he get it done? Karma turns around to fight. He uses the Diffusal Charge. He's going to go down. That's another Ultra kill for Corey. So who stole the Rampage? Who was that guy that stole the Rampage from Corey? I think I want to say it was King Kraken because I saw a Laguna Blade fly out. So 5-man wipe. 5 for 4 trade there. Pretty much everyone dies except for Corey, who is just soaring above in net worth now. 5,000 gold ahead of anyone else. And tied for net worth now are Puck and Phantom Lancer. So the game is going in the right direction for Faded, absolutely. Looks like Corey, even one-on-one, at about the same health, is going to be stronger than the Phantom Lancer for now. And that's a 14,000 gold advantage. 7,000 XP advantage now for Faded. I've got to say, Faded has just been turning it on recently. They've been taking out some top people. Not that this game is over, but I mean, Envision Gaming, pretty solid team, ranked 2nd right now. And Faded is they even took out Chibiusa's minions when they had Black and Misha, so really turning it on. And the game's paused. I might take a drink of water. Alright, so the Eagle Song picked up here for Corey, so he's going to go to that B-Fly. Evasion probably more important against the PL than pure tankiness. Let's see what PL is going for. 2,700, could be saving for that Reaver. After that Reaver, Heart won't be very far off, but again, now that all the top tier towers are down, so going to be hard for anyone to TP and support. Support Karma if he's farming in the Dire jungle to try to get that Heart. He's heading to the bot lane now, going to clear the bot lane, probably do Ancients. Neither team opting to do Roche here. That could be what Envision needs to do. They're almost winning these team fights. If they just had someone respawn, it would pretty much be enough. It's like Corey having some issues. Which is unfortunate, because he's having one hell of a game. So Mechanism, looks like Necronomicon, Dimitri going for that. So pretty much the best item in the game, hands down. I don't care what anybody says. Followed by Rod of Atos. 2 best items in the game. Do a quick item check while it's paused. Mana Boots, Wand. Support there for King Kraken on the Lina. Blink, Mystic Staff for Russian a Sheep Stick is CYBY. Dimitri, Mech, Necronomicon we already mentioned. Theory, Drums, close to that BK. Karma, probably going for Heart. He's got the Diffusal. He's got, yeah, you can see. Flex. nothing. Boots 1, Wand, Bracer to tank a little bit, but still very squishy, level 10, 929 health. Kish, got the BKB, that's all I rushed. Pretty much, I don't know. Didn't have the best mid, got ganked a couple
It would
times.
appear Radiant's top tower is
I would have
under
kind of
attack.
assumed Puck would
I've never
win
seen
that lane.
Radiant's
He didn't.
structures looking
I
so
didn't notice him farming the
fortified.
jungle an insane amount, but that's maybe just because Karma was in there,
Radiant's
or I didn't
bottom
notice
tower
it.
is being subjected to extreme
Jackster's finally got those
violence.
mana boots up, and Bordy here, blink mana boots, but he gets stream coiled. The TP is cancelled, and all 5 are here before it faded. So Bordy gonna go down, not gonna waste the RP, not even gonna get a chance to waste it if he wanted to.
Radiant's bottom
Check out
tower
Corey,
has
he can buy a
fallen.
quarter staff, so he's 1,800 gold away, 1,900 now after buying a TP from that butterfly. So I think they can continue to put the pressure, but they can probably afford for him to take one pass through the jungle, the Ancients, get that butterfly, and then push to end as they need to do. As PL gets stronger, the game gets harder,
Radiant's
but
middle tower
they're doing a
is under
fantastic
attack.
job of shutting him out.
I have no reason to
Only at
lie about such
126 last hits, so he's 4th right now.
things. Radiant's bottom
Kish maybe farmed a little better than I thought he just gave him credit for. Yeah, I didn't realize he had 2,000 gold. I don't know if he's saving for a blink. Probably not really going to help out that much here. I'd say a Desolator would be better. But again, I'm not the best Shadow Fiend player, so... I mean, the Deso will hurt. There's a lot of armor on Corey right now. Obviously, agility hero, agility carry, lots of agility items. So 24 armor, that Desolator would do a lot. It goes through
Dire's middle
BKB
tower
as
is
well,
under
I
an
believe.
extraordinary amount of stress.
The armor debuff from Desolator does. Where's
Dire's
Bordy? Probably the
middle
player to
tower.
watch as Envision is getting pushed on here. Picked up a Vite Booster just for some tankability. I think that's a word. Could be turning that into, I guess, a heart later. Too late for a Vanguard, really. But will he find that farm? Still a lot of towers up for Envision to get, so bags of gold, and another disconnect there by Corey, so I'll just do another quick item check. So again, pretty close, couple hundred gold away from Butterfly, gonna do that Ancient stack, that'll probably give it to him. How many are in there? 2 stacks. King Kraken, Wards, Wand, good job supporting. Blink Dagger, gonna go with Mystic Staff, whatever it's called these days. Sheepstick, Ginsu. Mechanism, getting pretty close. 300 gold from Necronomicon is Dimitri. In theory, BKB and nothing else. Oh, BKB finished now, though. Karma, got that Reaver. He's got a Vite Booster, so he's 1,200 gold away from a Heart. And that'll make it a lot harder to kill. I think he'll actually have that advantage over Corey. Maybe not just from the get-go, but if Corey's a little low after a team fight, like we saw them go one-on-one last time, I think maybe that Phantom Lancer will be able to win that battle. And what are we? So 3k, 1,000-ish away is Kish from a Deso if he does take that route. Jackster, 1,200 from a Blink Dagger. So probably his next item. That Echo Slam, if we get an RP Echo Slam, I mean... There are 2 BKBs, so the damage dealers aren't going to go down, but those supports, if they're close or out of position in a team fight, or RP'd, and that'll just put everyone in position for a massive Echo Slam. No pipe yet. I think the Necronomicon is probably a really good option, actually. Give them that extra pushing power they need. Some True Sight once it's level 3. And I swear, every time I cast Faded, the game is paused like a million times. It's never really their fault. Okay. Did the game just crash? I don't know what happened. Okay, well, what do I have to say if anyone's actually even watching this live? Go over to youtube.com/fmbpdota. Go ahead and subscribe. We get to 100 subscribers, we give out an item set. We've got a lot of D2L games cast, but most recently we've been doing a ton of CEVO games. Obviously CEVO a little closer to my heart than, you know, the professional level, because I can't get on those lobbies and broadcast professional games. Yeah, that's all I got for that point. I'm just gonna type this in the chat in case anyone's watching Kingdom and Fopsy. Be right back. Alright, I am back. Anyone here listening still during this pause? I don't know if you're probably taking a break of your own. If you haven't watched the G League finals yet, they're pretty sick. LGD International versus IG. Although, if you go on Dota news websites, it's probably been spoiled by now, but pretty cool games. Fun to see Chinese Dota meets Western Dota, sort of, with LGD International. They're like a Western Chinese Dota hybrid. It's crazy. Alright, the game is back underway. I've already forgot everything that happened, so that's not true. Some epic team fights, some crazy wipes from Corey, some really nice RPs by Bordy. And there's the DC. So leveled off there at about 14k. And 7,000 XP for... I'm sorry, I'm reading chat and trying to talk. It's not working out. 7,000 XP advantage for the Radiant. So I've been ahead literally the entire game in both categories. So Faded doing what needs to be done, taking that strong early game, pushing against the PL, taking out all the towers, and still retaining 4 of their own. Coddle helps with that. Just do something drastic. Alright. Corey. In the game, Blink Dagger purchased their by Shadow Fiend, so he thinks it will make all the difference. Better positioning, I guess. He can hang back so he doesn't get picked off and then blink in. Requiem of Souls, BKB Requiem of Souls onto the RP. So maybe it is the item that they need. But not really going to help with just the right-click damage. I mean, Shadow Fiend hits for a lot anyway when he's got max souls, as he does right now, 36 on that Necromastery. And obviously he's got the, what is the aura? Presence of the Dark Lord, so he's reducing armor by 6 anyways. Which I guess is the reason Desolator's popular on him, just max armor debuff.
It would appear Radiant's
But
top
let's see,
tower
still
is
24
under
armor
attack.
for Corey. He maybe just bought... Yep, there it is. Talisman of Evasion and the Quarterstaff coming out, so that's Butterfly. And this is going to be possibly the final push here by Faded.
Radiant's top tower has been denied.
Assuming they can break the high ground, and it's going to be harder to fight on the high ground. So that Magnus really ensuring that Faded can't just push into the base so easily, buying as much time. Same thing as Earthshaker as well. Faded, oh gosh, I can't even speak. So the pickups by Envision really buy a lot of time for that PL to find a ton of farm and to beef up, no matter how bad the game is going for him. But really it wasn't going that bad. I mean, he's got 9 kills, he's 9-3, so he's doing pretty well. He's got a sizable amount of farm. He's second in net worth now. He's pretty close to a heart. Let's check that courier out. It's got an ulti orb on it, so that means Karma here only about 200 gold away. Wow, and I said it was too late for a Vanguard on Bordy, but Bordy buys up a Vanguard anyway. And he is a pretty talented player, so I'm sure he knows a little better than I do. Had the pleasure of playing with Bordy a couple times. I think he's queued with Merlini the other day too, so pretty impressive. It tells you the level of this Dota right here that we're seeing. Almost professional. Possibly professional, I don't know. But here comes the high ground push, maybe by Faded. Faded just going to siege up with that Coddle. Spamming those Illuminates in, and the heart is finished. The heart is finished on the Karma, so Karma going to be pretty strong. Got 57 health regen, 2,400 health. So let's check out Corey. Sorry for my bad camera work here. Corey's got that Gem of True Sight. He's got 30%, 35% evasion, almost 2k health. Gonna go for that Roche attempt here. The arrows are being drawn by Jax. They're all over the place. They want to smoke in. They are smoked. And the line has been drawn. They're gonna go, I don't know if that's through the jungle or just through the river on the backside, but they're gonna find Dimitri first, and Dimitri's gonna get melted. Maybe not. Jaxter kind of just blocks everybody. And Roche, the attempt is spoiled, but Dimitri and CYBY are pretty much out of position here. Blink over by Kish to block off the escape route. CYBY still here. Here comes Corey. The RP is thrown. He gets Corey and CYBY. Bordy gonna go down though. Echo slam by Jaxter. Takes out everybody that was there. Oh no, CYBY barely lived. King Kraken goes down. Corey getting into triple kill here. Karma has to run away. 4 men down. The BKB's there for Theory and Corey. Just doing a ton of work. Not taking any Echo Slam damage, not taking... I think they took RP damage, maybe. Maybe not even RP damage. So that was kind of a weird... I thought for sure CYBY and Dimitri were going to get melted ASAP, because they were pretty out of position with that smoke ink coming down. Maybe it could have been a little better if they had went all the way through the jungle and around the backside. And just cornered him in the Roche pit, but here comes the tier 3 push. Most are respawn, but there's no RP and there's no Echo Slam. Those are the 2 ults that really hold Faded from the high ground. And they're both down. So 50 seconds for RP and 92 seconds for Echo Slam. That ult is ridiculous. RP is so much stronger, I feel like. And its cooldown is literally nothing compared to an Echo Slam. Wow. 150 second cooldown, huh? Compared to 110. Yeah, I guess that's not nothing, but maybe reverse polarity just feels so short because we're also used to getting owned by it. Corey here using his looks like Manta Illusions to farm. Oh gosh, to take that right-click damage from Roshan, just using him to tank. So pretty much doing Roche by himself. So Roche goes down at 36-20. I was told to make fun of Envision right here because they probably didn't write down that Roche timer, and if the game goes long enough, they won't remember when Roche died. So Gem of True Sight goes over to Theory on the CK. He's pretty tanky right now. He's not going to be dropping it anytime soon. And the Aegis of the Immortal going up onto Corey, and the smoke gank, or not smoke gank rather, the smoke bait behind Corey. They're going to try to jump Corey, and then the supports and semi-carries for Faded will be right behind him, ready to follow up. And it looks like we got the RP up, so Echo Slam in 15 seconds. So now those high ground stopping abilities are back. Tier 3 sitting at half health. Not a lot of split pushing by this lineup. I guess Puck can. Theory sort of can as well. This Phantasm, but you don't want to pop all just to do that. He's pretty fast though. 398 move speed. Wow, that's really fast. I mean, they got good pushing strength, but not really split pushing. They don't have anyone like PL or Naga or Quap or Boots of Travel on Dimitri on the Coddle. That'll pretty much enable you to split push because you can TP to any lane and then bring one of the carriers or pushers with him. He's getting pretty rich. He's got that Necronomicon. He's probably just going to keep saving for 3 instead of getting travel. He still has Boots tier 1 though, so I guess he could really do anything right now. Coddle is an innately fast hero. 383 move speed with just Boots 1. That's why he always gets away when your team doesn't have hard stuns to lock him down. Oh, will we see a high ground breach? Phantasm almost popped. Oh, there's a big RP skewer and back into the base, into the rack. Stream portals drop, the BKBs go off. Call it out, not going to land on anything this time. So Corey not just taking anyone out, but there's a double kill anyway. Able to get Karma. So Karma was just trying to burst him down. And he gets the triple kill despite the call down not landing. That flat cam is just attacking the racks, doing so much work with the rocket barrage. And that's the mid racks going to go down.
Dyer's middle barracks has fallen.
And the range racks to follow shortly, and they're just going down to the bottom 3 rather. Looks like they're going to get 2 lanes of racks, if not all 3, and this looks to be the GG. Probably not going to be called until the throne is dead, but
Dyer's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under
really well played here throughout the whole game by Faded. Just take a look at this graph. I mean, it's been in their favor since the first second of the game. Mid lane, I think CYBY took pretty handedly. The tri-lane up top worked really well, despite, I mean, Bordy got some pretty nice ganks early on up there, but a couple of fights in the top jungle, a couple too many ultra kills being given to Corey. Able to farm really well in that bot lane. He took that farm over Mag and had a bigger impact than Mag, despite beautiful RPs pretty much all the time by Bordy. Never really had a massive follow-up Echo Slam. But by the time Echo Slam was able to get positioned, or it even happened, BKBs were up on the heroes that do the damage. Corey on the Gyrocopter, Theory on the CK, and they just weren't taking any damage from those abilities. And then as soon as they ran out, everyone was grouped up to try to burst them, and they just turned around and destroyed. Rocket Barrage Flak Cannon pretty much does an insane amount of damage, and a Satanic now picked up. So Corey just double the net worth right now. Oh, not quite, but 10,000, 11,000 over the net worth of Karma on the PL. Where is he, by the way? He's got the heart finished. Not gonna be able to get anything else. Doesn't have a TP, might have to grab one. Grabs a haste rune. Gonna just run up to defend the top racks, maybe, or just try to push out the lane. I suppose the game's not over until it's over when you got Earthshaker and Magnus, but it's looking pretty grim right now. Oh, this could be the reason for the Blink Dagger on Kish. With the Empower, he does a lot of damage without another damage item, and that Blink just gives him better positioning, able to get off that Requiem of Souls, which again, not doing a lot of damage because the damage dealers have BKBs. I mean, we see these supports, at least Dimitri and King Kraken go down pretty instantly because they're squishy. They don't have BKBs. CYBY, not even that squishy, but he doesn't go down because he can phase shift most of the things. And we got 2 Necronomicons. We got a level 2 on Dimitri that he hasn't even picked up yet. I don't know why. It's pretty great. And CYBY also with a level 2 Necronomicon and a Sheepstick finished. After those, looks like that push into the mid and bot racks gave him that much money to finish other items. Take a quick look at everything. It's a Butterfly Face Satanic on Corey we mentioned. Ghost Scepter on King Kraken, pretty much going to make him immune to PL. So he might not be going down unless he gets bursted by ultimates. Mechanism level 2 Necro on Dimitri, but he hasn't picked it up. And going towards a Heart is Theory. Heart on Karma. Pretty much nothing new. 3 Blink Daggers on Envision there, just for some positioning to get their ults off, but it hasn't been enough. TL didn't really snowball enough either.
Dire's top tower is being attacked like
And here comes the push to the last rack.
structures are fortified.
4 megas for the game.
Quite robust.
The Fisher goes out. Keep an eye on Bordy. Gonna be the guy to watch here.
In a stunning development,
Hard to blink sometimes with that flak cannon. Hits you before you can do it. And there it is! He gets a 2-man. Corey and CYBY get blinked up, and they go down instantly. Oh no, Corey's still alive, but he's going down. It's getting pretty low, 600 health. But he's taking everybody out. He pops Satanic. Just an insane amount of health regen popped, and he kills everybody. That's like his 4th ultra kill this game. That Satanic paid off a ridiculous amount. I thought he was dead for sure. I thought that could have been a turnaround moment for Envision, but Satanic used, able to live. Only right-click damage coming out. The GG is called, and in GG it was indeed. Minus some pausing in the middle, but I don't know what happened with Corey's internet there. Great game overall. But again, if you're watching here, if you're here from Reddit and you're watching in-game, or if you're just watching on the stream, which you won't be hearing me if you are, shout out to you guys. And a shout out to both of these teams for being awesome and letting us join the broadcasting channel. Actually wanting to be cast. So that's the last round of the regular season for both of these teams. And Faded is on quite a win streak. They've been playing phenomenal recently. And again, youtube.com/fmbpdota. And check out CEVO. Registration for Season 2 open soon if you're interested. And I'm out. Peace.